Hey, it's Uncle Craw here, and I'm going to tell you how to 3D print your face. If you don't like it, then here I'm going to use some software called Scandypro. It's an app on my iPhone 10, and I'm going to make a 3D mesh of my face. There's other software to do this. It's called photogrammetry software, and it takes a really heavy computer to run most of it, but this app is pretty light and it works really good on my iPhone. So you got some adjustments in here, but once you get the hang of the software, I'm not gonna go into a whole lot of details here, but you can get a good image of your face, a 3D image, and you can save it on your phone and export it as a few different files, but I'm using STL here. So once I got the file, I'm using Box. It's an app, so I can get it off from my iPhone and get it onto my laptop. So I'm just transferring the file. Once again, it's a .stl stereolithography file. And now I'm going to open it up in a piece of software called Meshmixer. It's from Autodesk, same company that makes AutoCAD. It's free. Once I get the mesh in there, there's a few tools I can use to repair the surfaces, fill all the holes. You can go in and do manual editing and move the mesh around with some different tools and smooth out the surfaces. You can do a lot of stuff in this software. So I'm not going to get into all the details, but that's what I'm using is Meshmixer. So you're going to want to resize your image in here to match your print bed area. And also you don't want to export out of this software with really small settings, because if you blow it up in your slicing software, then you're going to lose a lot of resolution on the image. So you're going to want to do any adjusting in here so you keep all your resolution. And I'm using the tool to smooth it out. So now I opened up the file into Solidworks. I'm going to make some bookends of my face, so I'm going to print out two of these. Solidworks isn't a free software, but there's some free stuff available, like FreeCAD is one I could recommend. And once again, I'm not going to get into the details because this is just about kind of what kind of stuff you need to use to do something like this. I'm going to export out of SolidWorks and bring it into my slicing software. I'm using Cura to make the G-code for my 3D printer. I'm going to get it in there, scale it to the size I want. I'm going to do all my slicer settings and get it ready to go into the printer. You want make sure you get a good model in here that's watertight so it doesn't have any holes in it or anything like that, or you're going to run into some problems. The slicer does have some settings to take care of minor problems, so it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but try to get it as best you can in the Meshmixer. Alright, so I printed her out, and here's one of my bookends. It came out pretty decent. This is ABS plastic, so I can hit it with some acetone and make it pretty shiny. But there you go. That's how you print your face. Yeah!